the most venomous snakes in the world or the deadliest snakes in the world? Hey, we've got some live feedings coming up. Cobras are known to chase their prey.
Fangs in your face. Subscribe now.
Hey, before we get rolling, a big Venom Central thank you to Dan McCarty. Dan, hang in there, Big Daddy. We're going to feed your ward tonight. Paul Gretsch. Hey, Paul, I hope you're feeling better, bro. Email us. Let us know how you're doing. Wally Tucker. Thank you so much, Wally. Austin Smith. Thank you so much, Austin. James Chase. And we got a new Venom Squad member, Kyle Went. Thank you so much for your support, Kyle. What's up, Venom Squad? Hey guys, sorry we haven't put out a video here in the last few days. We have been swamped, let me tell you. I mean, we're in the middle of baby season and we got stuff popping out left and right over here. I mean, eyelash vipers and feeding them, and oh, we just had a nice litter of baby URUTUs born, and we're waiting on 2 more. That should be any day now. But maybe Dina can pop some video on their URUTUs. I've been just like filming stuff with my phone, running around working, so we can compile a video for y'all. Squirrely little guys, ain't they? Look at this one. Look at the big long stripes on this one. That one is really cool. Alright, buddy. I'm going to get out of here and turn this light off. And she just popped out another one. We're trying to catch her having one. I keep spooking her though with this damn light. You see this little guy, he's like, get out of here and leave me alone. Alright, mama. We're gonna leave you be, girl. You got a long way to go. And here's the babies from last night. Everybody is shed already. Nice and shiny and new. Look at that one. This one is really cool. He has got some really stretched out saddles on him. What a neat looking little snake. Big babies. Did a good job. Nice big litter. Very colorful. Marked up really nice. She held on to him for 6 months and a day. That one right there, I think I might have to keep. That one's kind of cool looking. But they're all gorgeous. Very healthy. Today, guys, we are going to do some live feedings. You know, everybody's like the most venomous snake in the world. Yeah, the Inland Taipan. And I'm going to show you a couple Inland Taipans too. And I try to feed them, but they are so shy and so, I mean, as soon as you put a light on them, they're booking it. They're just a shy snake, and they don't do good on camera. And they're thriving. Don't get me wrong. They're eating. They're thriving. They're doing great. But they won't touch a live mouse. And it's just something I'm learning about them. It's just, you know, we started them on frozen thawed mice, and we've been raising them, and they're getting pretty long. But a live mouse, they like, boom, they just shy away from it. But a frozen thawed one, they attack it. But anyways, so we couldn't do the taipans, but we've got some humdingers. Let me tell you something. The cobra hunt is extraordinary. You guys are gonna love it. And there's a few record breakers in this feedings. Moojeni, there's a record breaker for moojeni. I went back and looked at all my previous footage, and even some of my notes that I've been keeping. One of the fastest ever. But there's some cool stuff. But hey, the most venomous versus the deadliest snake, I mean, you know, that's a slippery slope. You know what I mean? Of course, the Inland Taipan being the most venomous snake in the world, and its venom is designed to kill warm-blooded prey. The bites are so rare, and they're so shy, and they're so elusive. And then you fall into a category with like a damn near tropical rattlesnake or a Fer-de-lance, which, you know, they're biting a bunch of people because, you know, they're plentiful and they're out and about. Whereas the taipans are tucked away in a crevice somewhere, hiding most of the time. Guys, you're gonna enjoy this one. It is off the chain, okay? We didn't have time to do a fangs in your face this week. That requires a full day of me doing nothing but setting up and filming. But like I said, we're gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna show you guys some little taipans, and we're gonna have some fun today. The most venomous snake in the world is the Inland Taipan, and that's this little character right here. And we got a couple of them I'm gonna show you, but we're gonna set this guy right down in the tub very gently. I'm not gonna take too many liberties tailing this little thing. This is one you don't take any chances with. This is a much safer scenario. So we need to get a quick look at this youngster. This is a juvenile Inland Taipan, Oxyronus microlepidotus. And you notice this guy is kind of in his dark phase still. I've been kind of monkeying around with temperatures, and I mean, since they came out of the damn egg, I've been tweaking their temperatures, and I've been paying attention to what temperatures they eat the best at, and kind of watching what temperatures they start going through this color change at. And let me tell you something, they do better on the cool side. They do better anywhere from 78 to 82 degrees in that range than they do at higher temperatures. But at the higher temperatures, they turn yellow, and of course they're beautiful when they're yellow, but I like them when they're dark. But the whole thing of it is that snakes in general, heat is the enemy. Even though these guys come from an area that is so arid and so parched, and the earth probably looks like the damn moon, right? But they're spending a lot of that time during that season underground in the cracks and fissures of that parched dry earth, you know, where it's cooler. And they do better cooler. They really do. I mean, the ones that I keep on this side of the rack are 78 to 82. The ones on the other side of the rack, I've got them set at 82 to 85, and they're turning yellow. They don't eat as much. They're not as active. The ones that are cooler are active, and they're eating like little monsters, and they're getting bigger faster. Trying to figure out for myself some things about inlands. But let me tell you, this little guy is definitely a stone cold killer. I mean, the venom from this snake, one drop, they say, can drop 100 humans. And there's no doubt about it. Their venom is designed to kill warm-blooded prey. And I'd like to try to do a feeding for you guys just for my own logs to see how quickly they can knock down a live prey at them. But these snakes are very shy, and they will not feed on camera. They're very shy, and they're a very timid snake. And they can get defensive. Now this guy, what's interesting is I've been keeping him at about 78 to 80 degrees, and he's been keeping his winter colors, but he's been feeding ferociously. I mean, he's feeding like there's no tomorrow. And the ones that I've been keeping a little bit warmer, I've been keeping them 82 to 85 degrees. They've got the signature yellow color, but they don't feed as much. And it just goes to show you that, you know, heat is always the enemy for reptiles. Even though the snake comes from a very arid, hot area, doesn't mean that they like to be kept like that. What a beautiful animal. Looks like someone sprayed them with lacquer. They're just a neat little snake. And I'm gonna bust out another one that's a total different color and let you guys get a quick look at that one. Okay, now take a look at this little taipan. Now notice how this one is already turning yellow. This one's starting to brighten up, and that's because I've been tweaking the temperature and I've been keeping this one at a slightly warmer temperature. And that is a mechanism that these snakes have built in, because where they come from, it's so damn hot, they try to deflect heat with a brighter color. And when it gets cooler, they actually turn darker to absorb heat. And what we found out is that it's anywhere between 78 and 82 degrees is where they do good at. Anything hotter than that, sure, they turn bright yellow and get really pretty, but they don't feed as much and they're not as active. They spend most of their day tucked up in their little hides. So just trying to learn more about the inlands, and of course, you know, you learn the most keeping an animal and learning about it firsthand. But I'm gonna tell you, this guy here is gonna be outstanding, and I wish I can get him to eat something live so I can film it, but with the lights on them, you can see how they act. They get squirrely, they're very uncomfortable, they're very shy, but definitely the most venomous snake in the world. Bites are very rare, so it doesn't put this in the classification as the most dangerous snake in the world. Bites that happen usually happen in captive situations, but with the production of a very good antivenom, deaths are extremely rare. But let's get a quick look at the most venomous snake in the world, the Inland Taipan. We're going to move on to some action here, guys, so hang in there. We're going to jump over right into some of these feedings. Guys, there is some outstanding feedings. You don't want to miss this, so pay attention, because the last one is the best one. Coming up. Okay, Dan McCarty, we're going to feed your ward here, brother. Little Evelyn, which she's not so little no more. Little Evelyn is a year old now, and we're talking about just how quickly snakes can grow. And she can actually take a prey item quite a bit bigger than that, but I've been still running this study on the damn neotropicals and the tzabcans on how quickly they dispatch prey. So we'll give her something to fair size that I've been feeding everybody else, but she don't see that mouse yet, does she? She'll get a whiff of it here in a minute. Oh, there it is. She's building. Oh, there it is. Wow. And we'll just see how quickly this synaptic neurotoxin takes place and dispatches this prey item. You know, along with the secondary myotoxicity present, it doesn't take long. So that's it. I think it's over. Unbelievable. Nothing knocks down faster than a tzabcan, and I've fed hundreds of them, and it's always under a minute, but probably 70% of the time it's under 30 seconds, and that just proves it. I mean, they are definitely a very, very venomous rattlesnake, probably if not the venomous rattlesnake. And I'm waiting on my Mojaves to come in so we can start testing Mojaves against tzabcans. But I'm gonna tell you, that's just a hot son of a bitch right there. You know, and little Evelyn here, I feed babies as they're growing. I'll feed them more often than adults, of course, but what I do is I don't feed them on a schedule. I don't feed them like on a very strict regimen. I call it a broken schedule. Like, I'll feed them heavy for a couple of months, then I'll give them a month off. And little Evelyn here just had her month off of feed. It gives them time for their livers and their kidneys and their bodies to process everything. It's more of a natural process for them to go without food for a little while. Just like if they're in the wild, there's times of plenty and there's times that are lean. So that's how we feed our stuff over here at Venom Central. And And it works. You get healthy animals that live longer, and they also grow at a moderate rate. I mean, rattlesnakes can grow pretty quickly depending on the species, but these guys grow pretty quickly. I mean, this little girl's only a year old, and she's pretty sizable for a year old. That's it. That's all she wrote. Very quick. Okay, and another species of venomous snake that actually Rhino Vipers, this is the Bitis nasicornis, they actually grow a little bit slower. They're not real speedy growers like, say, a gaboon viper. Gaboons get big quick, but rhinos grow a little bit slower. Like this specimen here, he is only a year old, and you can see how big he is. I mean, he's grown significantly over the past year, but you compare this to a gaboon of the same age, and a gaboon would be double the size. But we're going to give this guy a little treat today and give him a live mouse. I haven't fed him a live mouse in quite a while. Let's see how quickly he dispatches this. Oh, oh, oh! And in true Bitis fashion, he's going to grab it and hold it up. Now, they're not going to dispatch a prey as quickly as a tzabcan. I mean, it's a total different venom composition. This is a highly cytotoxic venom. Still not as quick as tzabcan, but pretty efficient in its own right. We'll have Dina pop a timer in there and see how quickly it goes. Yeah, much longer. I think that's it. That's it. Now, that took a minute. This goes to show you there's toxicity levels in a lot of different venomous snakes are very different. And it may be that their venom is designed to kill different prey, and it may work differently on, say, an African soft-furred mouse. Okay, and here we have a 2-year-old Lancehead. This is a Bothrops moojeni. Oh, and she didn't waste any time. And now the females grow rapidly. Wow. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Is that thing perished already? Oh my God, that is the fastest one ever. Immediate dispatch. That's a record breaker. That is a record-breaking time, and I have filmed hundreds of moojeni feedings. I've been logging this for a couple of years now, and that is a record. That was immediate. Now, was that fang placement? I don't know, but, you know, I can tell you this, that was quick. Jesus. But growth rate. Now, a lot of your Bothrops reach incredible sizes, and the moojeni is one of them snakes. Gets pretty big and healthy, and the females tend to get a little larger than males, and this female is only 2 years old. Incredible. Brazilian Lancehead, Bothrops moojeni, and she's exhibiting that hang-on behavior, and the females do this 98% of the time. Wow, I am just blown away. That's unbelievable. Okay, here we have a little Monocled Cobra, a Naja, and let's see how quickly this little monocle can dispatch a mouse. This ought to be pretty ferocious. These things run their prey down. Cobras are known to chase their prey, bite it a bunch of times, and she bit it several times already. This is a Leucistic Monocled Cobra. You can notice that by her white color and her blue eyes. And all right, she bit that mouse several times, and she's going to keep on going. She's on the attack. You notice she'll bite it and turn it loose to avoid a bite herself, and you can see the neurotoxic venom has already taken effect. She's got it by the nose, and she's going to keep hold of it this time. Hey, get under the paper towel, huh? Get that up. She's got it in a safe position where it can't bite her. Wow, and that's a highly neurotoxic venom, another snake with a neurotoxic venom, and that was pretty quick for a cobra bite. I mean, let's see what the timer says. You know what a lot of people don't realize is monocle venom is not only neurotoxic, it's actually it's quite necrotic. It causes tissue damage on a pretty good level, so bites often result in really bad tissue damage if not treated accordingly. That's it. She smoked that pretty quick. Fun though, huh? They are definitely hunters. And I feed this snake a live one once in a while just for some enrichment, so she can actually run it down and kill it and do her natural process of hunting. You know, it's good for their psyche. It's good for their mental status. You know, she eats frozen thawed, but we like to give her a live one from time to time. What do you guys think of that, right? That little monocle is a pisser, ain't she? But anyways, hey guys, if you're new to the channel, hit that V logo thing and subscribe now. Stay with us because we got a lot coming. We've got some big things happening, and we're hoping that things go in the right direction because we're getting ready to run wide open, okay? But anyways, hey, come on back and check us out at Venom Central for some truly educational content. This is Willie. We're checking out. Later.